you seen the hummingbird's tongue? Well, you can kind of see it right there. It is going in and out. Let me see if I can get it to drink and you can see its tongue. Oh, come on. Here it is. It's kind of going in and out. Come on. It's okay. Oops. Oops. You can see it going in and out. Can you see it going? Really, it's tiny. They actually are forked. They're like, when they stick their tongues out, it separates into two, I read. And when it's together, it's more like, I guess, I'm going to say more like you would think a snake is. I don't want to ever. It loves to hear me make those stupid little sounds. That comes to me when I do that. Very, very trusting. So this morning I got him out, or her, and I've named her Lovey. And I held her in my hand. I had to hold her wings so that she wouldn't flutter and hurt herself. And I had to hand feed her. She wasn't doing very well. She wasn't doing well at all. Takes them a while to wake up. Can be up to 20 minutes, I read. And they kind of play like possum, so it's kind of hard to tell if they're dead or playing possum. But once she was awake for a while, I knew she wasn't doing very well. But I gave her some nectar juice, and we do have some protein. Probably not what she's used to, but I've been trying to force feed her some protein. And I called the Critter Creek Wildlife Rescue, and the gentleman gave me a phone number to somebody here in Tulare named Sherry, who's supposed to be calling me back. And I hope she is better at this than me, because as much as I just adore this little guy or girl, don't know, I'm going to say it's probably a girl because it doesn't have as much color. Hopefully she can save this little sweetie. I don't know what's the matter with it. It doesn't appear to be injured at all. And keeping it very warm. I've got my bedroom set at 68, 69 degrees so she can get warm. I didn't know if maybe it was the cold, and that's why she ended up on my front patio door, or by my door, or she flew into the door and got injured. I don't see any injuries. I do notice that one of her feet she doesn't use as much as the other. And I read that hummingbirds don't walk. They have little feet, but their little feet do not walk. And so they either fly or sit still, which seems to be her case. And she also, see the little foot that she's got dragging? She just doesn't seem to want to use that little foot. She'll hang on with one foot, then she ends up upside down because she can't. I think it's her foot. I think her foot is injured. But what do I know? I really don't know. Anyway, what an amazing experience to be able to handle and touch and feed this little God's gift to the universe. So trusting of me, and have her in the cage right now because, well, one, we didn't want to let her go when we knew she was injured, and two, we didn't want to hurt herself by flying into more doors and windows. And she got out of my hands in the bedroom just last night and flew around, but she came right back down and landed on me, and then I was able to put her in her little cage. We ran down last night, Dave and I, and bought her this little cage and food and more nectar. And I've been mixing this nectar water, see it's kind of milky, with protein, trying to get her to get some protein down. And I can feed her. And she doesn't seem to want to eat right now, but she's so sweet, and I feel so lucky to have had this experience with a hummingbird. Other than watching them feed on my feeders, and I have 3 of them out in the backyard, I've never had this experience for sure. God's creature is so beautiful, and Sunday morning church is Sunday morning hummingbird rescue. Dave went without me, and I wasn't leaving with this little guy. Was not doing well this morning when he first got up. Let's see if you can watch him drink out of the straw. Oh no. I just put it up there and then hope he'll grab it. You want to grab some water? You want to grab something to drink? There he goes. Can you see him? He's drinking right out of it. There you go. You want a little bit more? Lovey. There he is. He's drinking. She's drinking. I know. Let me get you a little bit more. They have to eat a lot. They burn a ton of calories just by fluttering those wings. You want some more, Lovey? Right here, right here. I got it. I know I'm wiggling it, but there you go. She will stick her beak if she's really hungry all the way down that straw to eat. Need some more? Hi, Lovey. Hi. You want to get closer to Mama? Want to go forward and get closer to Mama? Look it. There you go. You gonna have some? You don't want any? You're done? Oops. There you go. You're right back. Right back. You're doing better. You're right side up. You're doing better. So, sweetie. We're hoping, it doesn't have an illness that's going to affect the dogs. Oh, you want to fly? You're gonna fly. There you go. There she is. She's drinking a little bit. There you go. There you go. Oops. Upside down. There you go. You're doing good. Perch to perch.